All right. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome as we are in our our mashup of Call of the Nether Deep and Vecna campaign, having tons of fun, having just got out of a particularly insane Vecna piece of it, as our heroes are discovering two things that seem to be happening. This strange resurgence of an organization known as the Remnant, as well as political influences surrounding the Vermilion Dream deep, and their interests deep below the city in an excavated area known as Carl Moreau. It is into this complex web that our characters have been drawn into, and due to their heroics and wherewithal, they have been able to secure for themselves residences. They received a large amount of money, as well as, because the city was so interested in their involvement here, some houses as well, residences that they've been gifted. And with that, they have customized it, used much of their gold to make stuff look good. And as we begin, I wanted to know, it's been roughly a week since your last issues here within the city, and just anything anybody wanted to share that was coming up this week.
I think for Nizan, sort of, as his home would be Tower in Miram. So it's really, he's associating a lot with his house or his den. And so he's going to kind of move around the city, see if he can figure out, like, who are some important figures. So, when he maybe can bring somebody out who has better charisma from the den, they might be able to know who to schmooze. I mean, I've got great charisma, guys, really.
From the den, from your home den?
Yeah.
So direction on what you can be doing here, not Corral.
So what I'm trying to figure out is get to know the people of like important people that the dead may want to have relationships with.
Okay. Makes sense. And how are you doing the contact there?
I think that so as part of getting to know the city, just sort of super awesome, I'm super charismatic, so I'm just talking to people, getting to know who's listening to gossip, listening to, asking people on the street, like if I see somebody who looks important or has like a large entourage of individuals following them.
Okay, so you're doing that, and I would say you definitely start to pick up on the various factions of the city. So some of it you knew of the Academy of Allsight. You start to get the Vermilion Dream, of course, the Cobalt Soul, and as I think as you're doing that, so I would say, yeah, you're in the process as you're beginning to realize that there's also like a bunch of others. They don't really seem to have interests below in Cal Moreau as much. They currently either support or don't support one of the major three. That is a thing beginning to get into. And who else?
So I think. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Julie. I saw you just unmuted.
Okay.
No, I was waiting for someone else to go, and then. Okay, I'll go. Zil has been splitting his time between consulting with Nazan and Tyndall, looking for some kind of guidance or perspective on how he can be less susceptible to enchantments and magical illusions. Because time after time he has failed to perceive reality from illusion. Has caused harm to his friends. He feels terribly guilty about that. And so, in his own imperfect way, he is trying to gain some arcane appreciation of how he has been consistently fooled by these enemy spellcasters. So he's doing that, probably being a little annoying, probably struggling to understand their explanations. And then he is also using the Baker's Rise to spread the gospel of the Luxon by casting these dodecahedral baking pans and creating cuisine, baked goods from the Kreen dynasty, and trying to engage in some kind of cultural exchange while preaching the good news of the Luxon. I'm not sure how effective he's being at either of those ventures, but that is what he's doing.
Perfect. So a lot of baking, a lot of letting people know the dynasty. Very good.
In the evenings or at nights, Yorah recruits Zil to go with her to the various taverns and pubs around the city. She's trying to figure out the best way to work on her smuggling business.
Very. What are you trying to smuggle?
I haven't got all those details yet, but different antiquaries that I can get my hands on. I also, as part of my bastion, have a poison garden, so be working on getting those. And
okay. In that case, I would say you get a very a simple piece of paper. It's like a scrap, only about 2 by 2 inches. On one side it says welcome to the other side, and the other it simply says we see you, we will be in contact.
Tyndall, for his part, is probably trying to find people in taverns who look like they're contemplating things, trying to figure things out, trying to find things, and probably making an effort to try and help people solve whatever mysteries he can help with. And then when he's not doing that, he's probably managing his Vault of Secrets, trying to get it established, make sure he's got the right people hired, and whatever else needs to be done to get a bastion off the ground.
Very nice. All right. And I would say during, back to Nazan, during some of your stuff, so besides the three major factions that you've had some influence on, you learn that the major movers and shakers is the Hands of Orid, which is led by Iron Hand Sem, which you're aware that they are a Minotaur. They are the Scar Bearers, who run the Bowl of Judgment, and take care of most of the combat tournaments there. And they themselves are a mercenary company, though they're like a very honorable one, and that very highly thought after, or sought after. And normally a group like yours would usually need to be associated with them, but you came in kind of through other means, and you're already being absorbed by the Cobalt So that's all good. And then you were also able to learn of a group called the Sentinels of Memory, who aren't so much an official force, but from what you've been able to maintain, rumors say they are likely people of grand position, or many of the members might have higher position, and their phrase that many have heard in propaganda that's been out by them is "Let the past die in peace." And they generally are against any type of excavation or exploration of anything from the past, believing that it's all horrors and awful things, and that if it was useful, it would not have been buried. And that there's some reason why these things were hidden for so long. Possibly by the prime deities, possibly, various reasons, but they just think poking your nose in it is horrible. And thus they're very against the excavation of Kaer Morhen.
Okay.
I think on the Scarbridge you would know the leader there, who is Quartermaster Kruglin. And then Sentinels of Memory, due to their thing. So you pick up rumors on the Sentinels of Memory, just that there was some very loose connection. Well, I would say they're radicalized followers. Many of them were radicalized followers of Ioun. So,
Matt, would we assume that there is particular bad blood then between them and the Cobalt Soul? Does that seem obvious to us?
Probably bad blood at least one way or another. Whether the Cobalt Soul holds it, you're not sure, because they can, But yeah, there would probably be some issues there.
Okay.
It wouldn't surprise you. I don't think you've heard of anything specific, but. I think on that note, you go, anybody who would start espousing that philosophy, just as you have a member of the Cobalt Soul, or former at least, and because of your connections here, know that very quickly people like that would be put out of the Cobalt Soul. Because while they do believe not everyone should have information to everything, they definitely don't think things should remain secret. As far as in other words, they believe also holds to a healthy bit of knowledge, even if you must be careful with it. All right. In that case, the end of your time here, you have been, you do have a summons back to the Temple of the Mentor to be officially summoned for a mission for the Cobalt Soul. You receive that at your various places of residence. As a joke, somebody left the message into a pastry of an eye from the knowing from Ioun and gave it to Zil. Since he kept on doing his dodecahedron stuff.
It's working. It's a wonderful cultural exchange. Zil would be only too excited to share that with everyone as evidence of his successful proselytizing.
All right. So I'm sure you take the summons, it sounds?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you arrive here, you see your friend Iwo, who's been your main point of contact thus far. So he gives you all a quick bow. He goes, well, my friends, it seems you have graduated quite quickly. The High Curator wishes to speak to you. I can take you to his office on the 3rd floor. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, we would not have been able to rise so quickly without your assistance, no?
And I'll let you know we were able to use the information you had brought before. It seems on the way out, the Remnant did try to take Jamil, but we were able to thwart it, and in the cleaning out of the tombs, there was one person who we found murdered. The last one of that we were unable to get to, but which has made the 3 survivors much more grateful. And they send their word to you. But good job. As they lead you to the 3rd floor, you walk in, and seated at a wide table is a young man, no older than 30, with brown skin and hazel eyes. His white robes are adorned with blue designs. He smiles warmly as you enter. Friends, please, please shut the door behind you. As he closes a book in front of him, I am High Curator Jamir Artlataya, and I've heard much about you. We know that the consortium of the Vermilion Dream is experimenting with a red substance its leaders call ruidium. Rumor has it the substance comes from the ruins of Kalmaro, the underwater city beneath Ankara itself. He gives a big sigh. I'm worried that the consortium is tampering with powers beyond its control. That is why I would like you to infiltrate the consortium's headquarters. A tavern called First Eclipse. And find out anything you can about its research on ruidium. If you happen to come across any magic items in the consortium's possession, please confiscate them and bring them to our temple for examination and safekeeping. Now, this of course maintains your membership, but in addition, we are able to pay you 1,000 gold for the completion of the mission.
If memory serves me correct, we have already patroned this tavern? No? Zil will kind of look to his party.
Yes, we have.
Well, it is fortunate then. We should have less difficulty infiltrating then. Haikuri, this is very generous award that you offer, but we do not need compensation to rid your city of these knaves. And then he'll catch Nazan's expression. Oh, but perhaps it's useful for obtaining necessary supplies?
He laughs.
Yes.
Well, maybe. It can be expensive, and we don't have these types of, jobs very often. We have this compensation because we know it is high risk. You risk your lives, and those of you who are skilled at it, which is not everyone in the Cobalt Soul, are valuable. We want to treat you right, and again, it's a amount you must live off of, and I know what we charge for our own support. So, do you have any questions?
I don't.
Nope.
Tyndall?
No, I think we've been there before. I think we'll know what we're looking for when we find it.
That can't be right. Tyndall, this is no time to be shy. You always have questions. Ask your questions.
Well, I mean, I wonder who the leadership is, but I imagine that's things we'll learn when we find them. I wonder why they're experimenting with this red substance in particular. I wonder how they're getting it. But again, all things I think we'll learn by investigating.
Simeon nods. Right now we only have suspicions and, frankly, guesses. As educated as they may be. So, I hope that this will give us more information.
Do you have any guesses about how they're getting access to the city below? Or is that information we're seeking as well?
Nothing that needs to be public right now, I think. We are not sure. Any ways they are doing. Any theory at this point points to bad actors on the parts of our allies. So, proceeding without evidence is not something we need to quite do. Hopefully, it is my hope you are able to find some of this information, specifically things that will give us direct links, and things to push a little harder on in politically.
Understood.
Yes, High Curator. Tyndall has a nose for corruption. If there are intrigues to be unveiled, he will find them.
I'm sure. It's good to hear. You've proven yourselves. This is why I hope I can rely upon you in this.
Yeah, Zill's gonna nod respectfully, maybe with a little too much decorum.
All right.
I'm assuming there's a level of discretion you would like us to use.
Of course, that is always a. I mean, certainly, if you are recognized, you wouldn't be able to infiltrate very well. Yes. Our activities are within concert with the Hand of Ord, typically. While we do not report to them, nor do they know we are doing this in particular, we are given a lot of breadth, and as well as benefit of the doubt. We don't want that sullied by any means.
Understood.
So,
Well, if nobody has any other questions, I suppose we should get started.
Sounds like a good idea.
You seem honorable, High Curator. I'm gladdened that your would-be assassins failed in their endeavor, and we will uncover whatever conspiracy darkens this city.
very good. Perfect. He puts a hand in his fist, gives a quick bow, and goes, I look forward to your success.
Return the bow.
Same.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool. What would you like to do?
Do we want to take advantage of our new Cobalt Soul membership? How important would it be for us to have sending stones?
Like between each other?
Yeah. I mean, it's 250 gold. I don't know. Maybe it's not a big deal because Nazan and I can do the telepathic thing.
I don't know.
Just be like for emergencies, I guess.
Do you think having a scroll of detect magic so I could save a spell slot would be nice?
If Tyndall even broaches the subject, Zill will buy one for him.
All right.
There you go. Add it to your inventory, my dude. Actually, how many can I buy, Matt? What's my one-time purchase limit?
For sending stones?
For the scrolls of detect magic.
Supposed to detect magic? I mean, pretty much is what you ever have the gold for at this point.
I mean, Zill will get 10.
All right, we're detecting everything.
Let's go. I got a magical axe. That's all I need. I barely need to wear clothes. Like, what am I gonna spend gold on?
A bunch of detect magic scrolls. Amazing.
Matt, we didn't talk about it, but I will be spending 1,000 of my gold to add another roomy room to my tower.
Okay.
To the basic roomy room, which will be my bedroom once it's built.
Perfect.
Nazan, do you want 5 of these? So you can save spell slots too?
Sure.
All right, I'll give you half. So you can have 5, I have 5. We have lots of detect magic now.
Nice. Sorry, I might have gotten slightly lost. Was this after our 2 weeks of downtime? That we got the summons?
Yes.
Okay.
During this time, can I find one more diamond just so I have a spare in case?
Yes, given that amount of time, you definitely can.
Okay. And then would it also be possible to find a breastplate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Without joining the group, is there a way to gain membership to the chateau?
You
place
can't
where the
become.
learning-
Yeah, you can't. I mean, you can get access. Yeah.
It's for spells reasons.
So I'd say to research a spell is basically 100 gold to get access to find a spell and research it. I would say the chateau.
Okay.
Since we have 2 weeks of downtime, what are the chances of me finding a magic weapon?
So look into that. So you're trying to find what specifically are you trying to find?
Like a magic sword, like a +1 rapier or +1 short sword.
Okay, that is fine. Yeah, I would say given the 2 weeks, you'd be able to find one of those there for the +1 for 500 gold.
Okay. Do you have a preference of which one it is?
No, it's whatever you want there.
Okay.
All right. Anything else? What would you like to do?
I think if everybody's ready, we could head to the tavern.
Yeah.
We've been there before.
Do
What's
we
that?
want to just walk in and start asking questions, or do you want to surveil the place and try and find a back entrance?
Don't we already know there's a secret room there?
We saw like the tap with the moon symbol or something, right?
Yeah, which led to a secret room
Yeah.
where they were having a meeting and a cupboard where they stored some of their red crystal.
Who's
That
got
was-
disguise self? Is that you, Julie?
I do, because I have a hat
Yeah, hat.
that will let me. I mean, I have a spell too, but I have a hat that will let me disguise myself.
Is it too cheesy to think that maybe you remembered that person well enough that you saw go through the secret entrance that you could disguise yourself as them magically?
I could probably look like them, but that would be about it because I didn't get a chance to study them long enough. So, no, I could not. I could not pretend to be them.
Zil could cause a big commotion outside and try and draw attention while folks sneak about.
All right. Well, for now, you're approaching that direction, going through the Suncut Bazaar.
Yeah.
Very cool. In that case, as you begin going, you come to the absolutely radiant and brightly colored bazaar with large tapestries in various places, and just a bustle of noise all around. It's a busy market, everyone trading, just large throngs of people that you don't have too much trouble attempting to blend in and move about, even given some of your large frames here. But as you do, suddenly the sound of wood splintering and cries of panic echo through the streets, then are suddenly drowned out by a trumpeting roar that heralds the arrivals of two red crystalline elephants. One smashes through a stall as the other strides a few paces behind its companion. People begin screaming. Some are flung into stalls, wood piercing the sides of their shoulders. It is chaos. With that, you can open up your maps and place your figures upon it.
Oh no.
Map is shared.
Yes. Put Nintendo actually on a street here.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you all find yourselves, it looks like, in an alleyway there. Good.
Is this area like the main street? Like, which direction would we be coming from? The south?
I'm possibly from the north, but you could have come down here. It's up to you.
Oh. I think the colorful things threw me off. The covers, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Those are tarps to provide
Yeah.
shade.
I get that now. Before I thought it was, I don't know, part of the building or something. I wasn't sure.
Beautiful gardens.
Which is why I just chose this alley, I guess.
I'm imagining we probably came down the street.
Coming
but
down that way. There you go.
Yeah.
You mean I can't position myself immediately in front of the enemy guys? Come on.
I mean, yes, that depends on. I mean, you get to go after, so you could, depending.
Yeah. All right. With that, we're starting with Ciara.
Okay. Mm.
We're in auto initiative land.
Okay. You said they're red elephants?
Yes, red crystalline.
Okay. Well, that makes a difference. So,
It's a little confusing based on that, but
well, I don't really see any easy way to get to them. That's not true.
you can go under those things. Those are like tarps that are above you.
How sturdy are they?
Yeah. It's hard to know. I mean, they're tapestries. They're fabric.
I heard the real question in your voice, and I say, go for it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because that's what I want to do. I want to see if I can, maybe sort of use it like a trampoline and see if I can get on the back of that elephant.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of scurry up, hit, and do that. Okay, so yeah, give me an acrobatics check.
14.
14. All right, with that, you go for it, but we are going to have you end your movement prone right here as you kind of tried to, but fell near its trunk.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, if I'm prone.
I mean, you can attack.
Oh, am I close enough?
And if you have bonus action dash, that would give you movement to then spend to stand up as well.
I think I do have bonus action dash. So I will get up and swing at it with my rapier.
All right.
Ah, with a 23.
That hits.
All right. For 8 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
And I am proficient with that weapon, so I can use Vex to swing at with my offhand and my dagger.
Okay.
And that is with a 19
19 hits as well.
for an additional 6 points of piercing. And that will be my turn.
Okay, we go to Zill.
Shockingly, Zill flies into a rage, storms over in front of the elephant, and seeing his friend vulnerable at its feet, it will not even hesitate to begin making his attacks. These are all reckless. Oof. First one's only an 11 to hit.
Oh, that bounces off the crystalline skin.
Oof. So Zil will reattempt for a 15 to hit.
Again, just the wrong
Oh,
part of the blade.
Yeah, he's gonna call out that they are cursed or under some kind of strange. Wow, I cannot roll above a 5. So that third attack will also miss.
Okay,
Three
lower so that it just goes to its tusks, like it's parrying with you.
And then I guess all I'll do is try and use the rest of my movement, Matt, to like position myself, try and impede it from going. I don't know if I can do that. Do I get a sense of what direction it's moving? Like, is it heading west or more eastward?
It's headed the direction it's facing.
Okay, cool. Yep. So Zil will just post himself up in front of Sior after whiffing, and that's my turn.
All right. Nazan.
Zan is going to launch a chromatic orb at it, doing thunder. $24 to hit.
That hits.
That's 18 thunder damage.
Nice. All right, big cracks in the side.
And he'll shout to just people in general, get off the street!
All right, so move. Tyndall.
Yeah, so Tyndall is going to start by chanting a little bit to cast a spiritual weapon. And take a swing. Okay. Token. Can I generate a spiritual weapon? We'll figure that out later. Okay. So I was going to summon a spiritual weapon at the one that's closer. Not seeing the second one yet. For a natural 20.
Okay.
So it's 9 force damage. And that's bonus action. We're going to do a Sacred Flame. So let's see if they have any dexterity at all. DC is 14.
Okay. Very good.
Dex save.
That is a 4.
Cool. So that is 8 radiant damage.
Okay.
Tyndall, not wanting to be in this thing's path if it comes running, is going to scoot down into the alleyway because it looks big and angry.
You got it. All right. So you see this thing being various pieces of it now are becoming cracked, and it's radiating sickly red energy.
That's all I got. That's my turn.
Okay. All right. With that, it's going to lower its head at Zil, and with the tusk that it was parrying, it tries to take that tusk and it's going to kind of ram it under your ribs.
I was reckless, Matt.
Thank you. Okay, for a dirty 20.
Definitely hits.
All right, that comes right in between 2 ribs for 25 piercing damage and 4 psychic.
Is that considered magical, Matt? The piercing.
Oh, the piercing? No.
Okay.
So it comes under, and as it does, there's so as it pierces you, you are brought back to seeing soldiers die at the gates of Bazzoxan, and you just not being quick enough to help, and feeling helpless as it begins to wear away at your spirit to fight.
Oof.
All right, and then we've got our friend here. Okay. So one back here is just trampling over, boom, 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 and is going to lower in and try to pierce Siora as it moves past here. Just barreling through. Remember, allied creatures can move through each other, even in this case. And with that is a natural 20.
Oh, no.
This could be bad.
Okay, so I do need a strength save as it runs into you.
10.
Okay, so in that case, as it does this, okay, yeah. So the visual here then is it hits you with this tusk that pierces you, knocks you back just a bit as you prone as it begins to try to crush you with its feet. So, let me actually see what we do with the stomp here. So advantage on that. Okay, so 23 to hit as it tries to stomp you.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, so now go back and do your damage from the gore here, which is so that's going to be 44 piercing damage.
Oh my god.
And 16 psychic damage.
Okay, I'm down.
Oh, shoot.
All right, and then you hear the as it go down, there's the sickening snap as it steps upon Siora's shoulder and it cracks it. And that's its turn. And that's 2 fair death saves on Siora. And I'm just calling it because I'm not making you roll a death save. Zil, I'm going to give you a pass, a free success.
Okay.
Zil is gonna. I shake free of that recollection, traumatic memory of Bazzoxan, right, Matt? Like on my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's immediately snapping out of that, and what he sees, of course, is his friend collapse. And he thinks to himself that he will not be too slow this time. He sees that she's in dire straits, and so he's going to immediately reach down and channel the first radiance through his healing hands. Oh, God, that sucked. And restore 7 points of healing to Siora. And then clutching his own side as a bonus action, I'm going to use 2 maneuver points to use Axolotl's regeneration, which is a whopping, wow, now I'm rolling good. That'll be 13 hit points restored. You see the flesh around Zil's wound begin to re-knit itself. It looks like it is some kind of like spider silk, perhaps, that's weaving itself spontaneously across the wound, and then action, bonus action. He's pretty tapped out, but he's just going to take like a defensive posture towards these two beasts. And that's my turn.
All right. Then Nazan.
On the one in front of him, Nazan is going to do Chromatic Orb at 4th level.
You got it.
So 24 to hit.
That hits.
33 points of thunder damage.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, all right. It's
Oh.
severely cracked.
Um, section 3. So, and I able to click on the right map, and then I'm going to try and move into like here. So I'm not directly in the path. And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Tyndall.
Yeah, so Tyndall, having heard all the bone crushing and screaming, will run back out 5, 10, 15, see what's going on. And you'll see him start to chant again. He's going to use an action to do his channel divinity. And you watch as healing light surrounds Siora, giving her 2d8 plus 3 healing. It's 8 plus 3 is 11 hit points back to Siora.
Thank you.
And then with this bonus action, not knowing, does one of them look worse than the other?
Yeah.
Or are they pretty?
So the one that Nazan's been focusing on, so the one in the back has looked the worst.
Okay. Then he'll use his spiritual weapon to swing at that one again.
Sorry, Matt. My first attack went to Elephant A, and my second went to B. Because it moved through.
Gotcha. What were the 2 damages?
So 33 was the one that went to B. And I want to say, let me look up the image really quick. Sorry, I just don't want to screw you up.
Was it 24 to A?
Damage was 18.
Oh.
To A.
Oh, that's the hit. Sorry, man.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
All good?
Yes. Elephant A is still the most damage.
Okay. Then I will have the spiritual weapon swing at that one again. Where did the thing for spiritual weapon go? There it is. It showed it to me in like 4 different places, but not on my screen. That's fascinating. That's a 20 to hit. Dirty 20.
That hits.
For 7 force damage. 5, 10, 15. Tuck back inside. And that's all I can do for the moment.
Okay. All right. And I got Elephant A here is going to go ahead and go to stab Zil. Sorry, tries to gore the Zil here. Were you recklessing again?
Actually, no, because I didn't make any attacks last turn.
That's right. Okay. So I remember here. 19 to hit.
That'll still hit.
Okay. So this one through the chest for 21 piercing damage. As you're brought back to the scene again for 5 psychic, seeing vast towers and for some reason things you don't remember, like army, like entire platoons on the back of horizon back tortoises.
I think you all see Zill bewildered and kind of tears begin trickling down his face as he takes in this phantom scene.
All right, then this one's gonna run and end up getting the Zahn here, tearing down tapestries and such things. Zill and Sierra, you both can do up attacks.
I sure will.
So you would be at disadvantage because you're prone.
God. That's a 10. That'll miss. Good lord.
I got an 18.
Nice, that will hit.
Okay. For 7 points of piercing damage. And that is a magical weapon. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Got it. All right, the force of one of the tusks comes and rams towards the Zahn here. And that is a 19 to hit.
Yep, it is.
Give me your strength save, please.
I'm super strong. It's a 6.
A 6, knocking you to the ground. And as tusk comes for 26 piercing and 5 psychic. And you are brought. What's one of the scenes of loss that Nazan is brought to?
I think that there's been one thing that has been haunting Nazan since the tomb. And so I think it's what Nazan would see himself being a spirit stuck, not knowing who they were, trapped, never moving forward, nobody caring.
All right.
I think that's the thing that's been in Nazan's head since we met that one ghost.
All right. As you're having that, you just see the large elephantine foot come down on you for a 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
That is 31 bludgeoning. You're brought back to that same scene for 8 psychic damage.
Well, 31 took me down. So
Oh no.
Yeah, that'd be
8.
what it's 1 damage. It's not 2 separate, so you wouldn't do an additional thing.
Okay.
So the damage comes together. So Siora.
Yay! Half my movement to stand up and swinging at the one in front of me there. For a 17.
That hits.
Okay, that's 9 points plus some sneak attack for an additional 6 points. Using the Nick action, I'm gonna swing at it with my dagger.
What was the total damage there? I missed it.
Oh, 15?
15. And then 6 or no?
No, so 9 and 6, so
Okay,
total
perfect.
15.
Okay.
And then dagger.
Great
Is that
rolls.
25?
Let's go.
Yes.
Oh, wait, that's not what I meant to do. For an additional 7 points of piercing.
Nice.
And, oh, I get one more swing at it because I get 2 attacks per turn. And that one's just going to bounce right off it with a 10.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
All right, you see deep cracks in this form. Zill, it's your turn.
Oof, finally. Okay, first swing is a 27 to hit.
Yes.
Let's go. Max damage. That's 17 magical slashing.
There we go.
And second attack is a 22 to hit.
Nice.
And that is 10 points of magical slashing.
Okay.
And that'll be my whole turn.
All right. Nazan, death save, please.
Doot, doot. Doot. Success.
Right. Tyndall.
All right, Tyndall is going to run back out. 5, 10, 15. Seeing his dawn is down. Start going around here to get within the range. And he'll cast Cure Wounds just at first level for now. Yeah. So we'll do first level Cure Wounds for 15 points of healing to Nizan.
All right. That's
thank
fine. You just have to spend double movement to get out of there. You can't stop there. But then you're good.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna be. They would be next to the villain.
So that you'd be climbing into a booth over there.
Okay.
So you can tell me what you want to do if you're like going into a booth or.
Yeah, I mean, sure, he'll dive into the stall.
Cool, yeah, because that would be in the space. Like right here, you're still occupying its space, so you have to. So okay, you get into a stall. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That's 12.
Okay, you would take 2 piercing from various glass bottles as they crack under your weight.
Cool. I'll take it. And bonus action, a swing with my spiritual weapon.
All right.
That one. Oh, that one's not going to hit. That's neat.
Ooh. All right.
That's my turn.
Okay. Then this one in front of Zill, still focusing. I'm gonna go ahead as it rears its tusks once more for a 27 to hit.
Definitely hits.
That is 20 piercing and 8 psychic. All right, then yep, end of rage here. It rears its head at Tyndall. That's going to be only an 11, natural 1.
Yeah, Tyndall just dodges out of the way and
Ah!
taking cover underneath all the goods flying over his head.
Thank God we needed that.
Siora.
Okay. Going to bonus action Hunter's Market. Swing at it with my rapier. With an 18.
That will hit.
Okay, so that is 10 points for the sword, plus an additional 6 points for the sneak attack.
Okay. You
It-
put that in deep, and finally there's a burst of this red energy, and the forum begins to shrink rapidly until it is a still small elephant figurine, only about 4 inches tall, with streams of red veins through an otherwise alabaster construction.
Okay, I'm picking that up, and I'm looking around now to see if I can see anybody who might have been controlling it.
Oh, very good. Give me a perception check.
22.
22. You can you're able to look out, and you can see out of the window, out of windows of the first eclipse, 2 individuals, one a blue dragonborn, who are looking out and at the insanity with huge smiles on their faces.
Okay.
But you don't get the sense that they're controlling it.
Okay.
But they do seem to be very happy and celebrating what is going on.
Okay.
So the sense I'll give you this is that you don't think anyone's in control at this point.
Okay. Cool. Well, I still have another attack. Can I move to the one?
So I will. I'm letting that take up an attack action.
Okay, no, that's
Because it would
perfectly
normally
fine.
be an action. I was trying to. Well,
Okay.
So in my head, I was like, instead of extra attack, let me let her do the check.
Okay, no, that's perfectly fine. So that'll be my turn.
Okay. Cool. Zil.
Zil is immediately going to sprint over towards this elephant, begin hacking away. He is also like somewhat disoriented from those visions, and so he's calling out battle maneuvers in Undercommon, kind of thoughtlessly. That's a 20 to hit for 12 points of magical slashing.
12 points. Very good.
And then a 25 to hit
Nice.
for 11 points of magical slashing. As a bonus action, I will burn 2 additional maneuver points to restore a whopping, wow, that was a good roll, 14 hit points. And again, you see this silvery spider silk knit together his gaping wounds where those tusks almost punched through him, and that is my turn.
Very good. Nazan.
I guess Nazan would like to stand up
Nice.
using part of my movement. And then just going to try doing a 3rd level mind spike. So wisdom 15 save.
Very good. All right, that fails.
That's 20 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
Great
And
damage.
then if I move, I will probably get an attack of opportunity, so I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Tyndall.
I was thinking about what I could do with the command option, guys. Yeah, we're gonna try it. Wait, To creature. Yeah, to a creature. Sure. So Tyndall is going to call out to this elephant to grovel. And we'll see if it works. DC 14 Wisdom save.
Nice. All right. Do this. 11.
So on its turn, it gets the prone condition and then ends its turn.
Yeah. So it does right now. It bows deeply before you, tusk to the ground. Siora.
Sorry, with my bonus action, can I move my spiritual weapon over?
Oh, yeah.
It can't quite get there, so.
Well, I guess I'll move over. Whoops, wrong. Wrong screen. Move over and attack it.
Okay, you do have advantage because it's prone.
Oh, even better. $17.
That hits.
Okay. So for 5 piercing plus another 5 for sneak attack.
Nice.
Then using the Nick action, I'm going to swing at it with the dagger. For a 21.
That hits.
For an additional 7 points of damage. And then my second attack. For a 23.
That hits.
For an additional 5 points of damage.
Ooh.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Zill.
Even though Zill has had these periodic flashes of his own history and losses throughout this entire encounter, Sior has been by his side, and he's been kind of emboldened by that. He's accustomed to what seems like impossible odds, but feeling fortified by the presence of a comrade. And as his vision clears, I think there is this sense of triumph that kind of surges through him as he's begins making his final attacks. So that's a 27 to hit.
That hits.
That is 10 points of magical slashing. Not great. And then a 19 to hit for 17 points of magical slashing.
Nice.
And as a... Is he going to do it again? No, he's going to hold off his healing. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Nazan.
So I don't know if I do that or not. But I'm going to try and back up to here.
Okay. Okay. It will do a op with disadvantage. Here. for 13.
Oh, I misses.
There you go.
So the 16 would have hit. Okay, cool.
Yeah. From in the maps thing, I can't roll with disadvantage, so I have to do it twice. It's not. I'm sure it'll be implemented soon.
Yeah. Cool. I am going to chromatic warp at 2nd level.
Okay.
It's a dirty 20 to hit.
Yes.
Again, going to be thunder damage. That's 22.
22. That hits.
No, that's the damage.
With the damage. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So, with that, as it goes through, the thunder makes severe cracks all over its body, and it shatters. And you see a pile of red dust
Don't breathe it in.
that settles upon the floor. With this, you look, and no one has been killed. Several injured. The booth you dived into, Tyndall, definitely has been wrecked from the various issues. But for the most part, you definitely have quelled what would have been a much worse situation. So you stand there, and I think we'll go ahead and take our break. And want to come out to anything y'all want to do, investigating the scene or what else?
Go team.
Very good.
Shawl and bait.
All right, all right, all right. Okay, so you see the scene here. Figuring you've picked up a bunch of this mysterious red crystalline dust.
Yes, would definitely like to do that.
And I have the elephant that didn't shatter.
Great.
I think Tyndall's instant reaction is to start barking orders and tell Nizan basically to do what it looks like he's already doing, which is to go investigate this crystal and make sure that it's not still potentially dangerous. And so he'll yell to you and keep those people back. We need to keep this clear till the Hand of Ord gets here. Then he'll pick out somebody in the crowd, preferably someone young and that looks like they're fast, and yell at them, "Go get the Hand of Ord!"
Right, sir. Yeah, and just without thinking, just goes.
And then Siora, being a mess, Tyndall's just going to be like, "All right, Siora, you have a seat. You need a break."
I sit down.
Once people are doing their thing, Tyndall will take the time to worry about trying to care for the wounded and things like that.
I'll tell him to worry about them. I'll take care of myself. And I'm going to cast the 2nd level Cure Wounds on myself.
Well, I'm just going to use Aura of Vitality. And I can do 2d6 10 times. So, Nizan, how much hit points do you need?
30.
30, okay.
Zil needs 26.
Well, there's 6. Plus 9 is 15. Plus 7 is 22. Plus 6 is 28.
I'm good.
So that's 4. Zilly, you needed how much?
26.
26, okay. 9. 19.
Great.
That's
That's 25.
25.
That's perfect.
So that's 7 of them. I have 3 more. How much more do you need, Siora?
21.
7 plus 8, that's 15. Plus 7 is 22.
No, that's enough. Okay.
And that is all the dice I get to roll for that.
Well, those were great. Yeah. Thank you.
So for that whole minute, you just see Tyndall's whispering, and you see streams of white arcane rune language streaming towards the 3 of you, just restoring you as you go.
Once the Hand of Ord shows up on the scene and they've taken control of it, I pull my companions aside and tell them what I noticed about.
So just right before that, Nizan, why don't you give me an Arcana check? Since Nizan was investigating that.
Awesome. And just for fun, because they're there, I'm going to take an advantage from chat.
Nice.
17.
Okay. Very good. So it is very clear to you that what Siora has is some type of magical item that maybe somehow has been corrupted with this, what you were told people are calling ruidium. However, the second one, as you're examining the remains, is seems that this was created using magic, probably with the second one, with the first figurine as a focus. So it was never a magic item.
Oh.
But they were able to use a very small amount of ruidium to replicate the effect of this one growing big to be like a one-time created construct.
Oh, wow.
So this betrays a very deep understanding of ruidium, and possibly this could have been an experiment.
I think perhaps they were experimenting with this. Siora has the actual magic item, but somehow with ruidium they were able to, with a small amount, duplicate the item to create the second creature.
Is there anything else? Any other reagent that has a similar effect? Or is this new?
I mean, unfortunately, our understanding of it is not great, but it seems like theirs might be.
Well, yes, because how long have they been studying it?
Probably longer than we know it exists.
And if this is the kind of the end that they apply their research to, we need to destroy them. We need to end their research as soon as possible. I don't know if we can afford to take a more discreet, indirect path. They're hurting people now openly.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, and they were gleeful about it too.
The elephants?
No, the people who I think caused this. So after the first one went down, I looked around and I saw a couple of people looking out a window from the first eclipse. And they were extremely gleeful about the havoc that was being caused by these.
Siora and Nazan, either you could have easily died in this attack. I know that we have orders to be secretive, but maybe that is the failure of the people who govern this city. Why are they so concerned with secrets when the danger is so great? We should strike them, overwhelm them.
I agree that action needs to be taken. I also think we should wait till the hand of word arrives. That way, this doesn't somehow get put on us.
And that possibility had not even occurred to Zil, and he's going to be kind of chastened by that. and nod in acquiescence.
Well, excuse me. Once we hand over this scene, we definitely need to get into the first eclipse.
And I will say, although we have fought many battles, you all proved yourself quite admirably. I apologize for my overwhelm, but you were all extraordinary in the battle.
As for you, and I have an idea actually, perhaps you can ask your friend to go invisible and just make sure nobody departs from the tavern. Maybe Siwar can describe what she saw to them.
Well,
Yeah, I would say Hand of Ward is arriving very quickly, so just depends on how you want to play this.
I can tell you right now, one of them was a blue dragonborn.
Zil, with that description, will reach into the puddle that is now his own shadow and drag Messicina up hastily by one of their wings and kind of toss them up into the air and then ask them to go invisible.
And I discreetly point out the window I saw them in.
Not a wing, a horn, because it's a Quasit. It doesn't have wings until I tell it to turn into a bat, which it did. Oops.
Okay, so is it both familiars or just the one? It's just Messicina going?
Yeah.
And then what's Siwar doing?
I discreetly pointed out the window where I saw them.
Okay, cool. So then, and will come in. They just want basic information as they report of what's happening, and they are quickly taking care of the situation. As they realize you're with the Cobalt Soul, they nod and say, "Then whatever you wish, we will inquire at the temple for more information after you give your report." They seem very respectful of that process.
Thank you.
And Zil, as you let your little thing go over to the window, you can see laughing and toasting is a dwarf and the blue dragonborn. And they look like they're in celebration. Otherwise, the tavern here of the first eclipse is empty.
I relay all this to the group in a whisper. I believe now is the time of a strike. There will be no witnesses.
Does seem that timing might be good. What say you, Tyndall?
Oh, and if things go wrong, the Hand of Ward's right here. That could work against us, but I think likely will be in our favor given that we assisted here.
Just out of due diligence, Matt, can Messicina scout and see if there is a back entrance or more discreet way for us to get in?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Okay. They have... Oof, it's actually -2 modifier. Wow, okay. Well, so that was a 19 on the die, that's a 17.
17?
Yeah, not terrible.
All right. In that case, you can find where that looks like a back entrance that appears like it would open almost directly behind the bar of the space. You could possibly sneak in, but the space is such where you'd have to be very, very quiet because it's not that big of a space where they wouldn't be able to hear if you just went in normally. It would take a little bit of finesse to go in unnoticed.
Nadan, perhaps you and I enter through the front, and Siora and Tyndall secure the secret passage, invisibly or otherwise.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, maybe you thought of it first, and I merely recounted out loud. I don't. And he kind of points to his head. It does get confusing sometimes.
I didn't say it in there, so that was you.
Zill's gonna look really stoked because usually he just says out loud the things that Bobby above table has already said.
Does that work for you two? I think you two have a better chance of being stealthy.
Sure.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
But I don't know if you need it, Devin, but I have a set of manacles and a chain.
I have enough.
Okay.
In fact, to reduce the weight I was carrying, I left a set at my bastion.
We got too many handcuffs, not enough perpetrators. Okay, cool. Yeah, unless anyone objects, I think that's our plan. Pincer movement. The Kryn from the front and everybody else sneaking in the back.
And then once we're inside,
Okay. So this is a full. Everyone's sneaking through the back,
no, we're splitting up.
splitting up. Okay, so we got. Okay.
So Zill and Nazan are going through the front door,
Okay.
and Siora and Tyndall are going to go through the back door behind the bar.
Okay. So, Siora Tyndall, give me stealth checks, please.
Tyndall will use his jewel to turn invisible for this.
I will also use invisibility on myself.
Oh,
25.
that was terrible. It didn't give me the number. That's 8 plus 5 is 13.
Okay. Okay, so you trying to go in very quickly. The blue dragonborn barks out as Zill and Zanyu open the door. Looks directly at you. Hey, we're closed! Get out! And you can see the dwarf beginning to look in the back as if they heard something.
You're closed, yet here we are. That must be annoying.
Dwarf looks. Leave now, or meet your doom.
You know, I had a copper for every time I heard that. I'd have a lot of copper.
Alrighty. Then we're going to go right to an initiative.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Us Friday night? No.
That was a badass line, Bobby.
It was. I love it. We're going to go right here. Let me get this up. All right, the new map is up. Just got to put your characters there. At least loaded the map. I just got to put the things on.
Is my token huge? Or am I just...
No.
It's just
You're
a
good.
scale. Oh, I
It's
guess
just
we
a small map.
we've been on really huge maps. I was like, damn, what happened to Zill? Chunky boy. This tavern's nicer looking than I thought it would be, you know? It's like, this is a cool place.
All right.
Get a
Which
beer here.
side is the front entrance? Which side is? Oh, this is going to be the back entrance. I see. Wait, is that the back entrance, or is it this set of stairs going down?
So yeah, so the back here,
Is it the tiny room up
yeah, it's up there.
top? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, clump together so we can get Kona Cold and Fireballed.
Okay. And y'all would be kind of in this corner. Because they started yelling like right away. Very good. Okay. Surprise, surprise. Siora gets to go first. Right now, Siora. So, yeah, you are hidden.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move to the door, which I'm guessing is closed. Is that right? The door's closed?
Yeah.
And I'm going to... I am going to, so that it does not make any noise, I'm going to use the oil that I have for my lamp in my backpack on the hinges. And then I'm going to quietly open the door and peek out at the scene.
Okay. All right. So for your turn, so it's up. Yeah. So I guess give me another stealth check.
Okay. Oh, is it still at advantage because I'm invisible?
Yes.
Okay. So with that, a 24.
It's just such good rolls.
Okay. So in that case, yeah, you can get a look at this scene here. So is there anything in particular looking at, or?
Just trying to figure out where they are.
So yeah, you can clearly see them.
Okay.
There we go.
Oops. Let's see. So that would have been 5, 10, 15, 20. Well, I'm going to move out here and hide behind the bar. And, okay. Yeah, I can do that. I am going to cast Entangle on them. So they need to make a DC 13 strength save.
Okay. All right, so you're doing the big entangle right there.
Yes.
Very good. Okay, so let me get that strength save in a second. Okay, so
Sorry, Matt. Just a quick question: is the door the two double-sided thing over there? Front door. Pointer. This thing. Is that the front door?
okay, yes, I'm sorry. You two should have been over here. There we go. All right, so one definitely fails, and so I think the one 18 passes, right?
Yes. But the 11 doesn't.
Okay, and then can you draw out your entangle area because you're going to do difficult terrain there?
Yeah. Let's see if I can figure out how to do it.
The shape thing.
Yeah, there's overlays there with the
Whoops.
shapes.
It's this thing right here.
I am not sure how to do it.
Are you look at the stream? You see this right here?
Yeah, I've caught that.
So then you choose a square
I chose the square.
and you start dragging. Click and
Oh. Okay. Maybe. Oh, there it is.
and it should give you a measurement as you drag.
Still not doing it for me.
All right, what's the area of it?
I think it's. Oh, wait, is that it?
Yeah,
Let
you just
me-
did a red one.
Okay, I think it's a 20-foot cube.
Okay, gotcha.
20-foot square.
Or, yeah.
Okay, so you can probably go right about there.
So the one is restrained and the other will be in difficult terrain.
Yep.
And, then I guess as a bonus action, I will Hunter's Mark the occult silver tongue. That'll be my turn. And then I duck back down behind the bar.
All right. All right, then Zill.
So Zill's gonna pounce, already flying into a rage. I've got 60 feet of movement. He's gonna use whatever he needs to get right up on the extolent. And then telepathically, he's gonna call out to Nazan and ask if he can twist fate for him. And by that I mean, do you have a low portent roll that you can impose on a strength check that I'm about to ask for? Oh, sorry, Bobby, you're muted.
Yep, muted. I
Okay.
have not unrolled my thing, so Matt, I'm going to send them to you.
Okay.
Or I guess they're going to show up, so it's better. Do, do, do.
So, with that primed and the strength saving throw imminent first, Zill will make his one attack. That's part of his rage. Thanks to Feral Celerity. Wow, okay. Natural 20. That is incredible.
Nice.
That's 26 magical slashing on the extolent. and then he is going to thrust his right hand against the chest of the extolent and attempt to dig into their sternum through sheer force by expending 5 maneuver points. And I need a strength saving throw DC 15, unless fate can be twisted.
Yeah, I don't have anything low enough that would make that not a possibility.
Fair.
All right, that is a 20.
Dang! So that's only half of 60-10. Let's see how we do. All right, so that is 27 points of damage, halved to 13 force damage. Curses. That's my movement action, bonus action. That's my turn.
Okay, very good. And with that, it looks at you and I think quickly grabs the side of your head and begins to make you feel the pain of your own blade. So I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is a 12.
Okay. Fail. You would take 19 psychic damage.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. Seeing you are right up in their business, they quickly kind of steady their breath as their hands begin to glow crimson. And with both of them...
Counterspell?
So, this would not count in the counterspell arena.
Okay, I just tried to say it fast this time.
No, I'm totally good with it. I would say, well, yeah. I mean, I guess, sure. I guess it would. I'll count it as a counter because technically, I think is what it would fall. Well, yeah. Let's do it. Con save. Five. All right. So I will say you counter their cantrip. Whew. Very good.
I was afraid it was going to try and run away, guys. Sorry.
Oh, that's so weird. What happened here? I don't know what happened, but it like removed people from combat. To Zill. So I'll go to the Dragonborn up top, who is restrained. And will raise their hand over towards Zill, and you see the tiles begin to crack as an earth elemental comes in through the ground here. Oops, come on. So just
Oh no, he's so big. Look at this little face.
all right. And then they will put out their hands and a bolt of crimson flies towards Zill for 23 to hit.
Definitely hits.
All right. You again feel old wounds begin to like come up into your mind, and you remember their pain for 28 psychic damage.
Okay. Oof, that was a bad one. I think Zil remembers one of his comrades dying in his arms as he, like, futilely stuffed bandages into a sucking chest wound.
Okay. And sorry. There we go. Add them into here, and now they are actually going to turn and focus on Nazan.
I'm just standing over here minding my own business. I don't know what this is all about.
You countered.
Just kidding.
All right, it raises its large fists. First attack is a 27 to hit.
Guess what? That hits.
And the second's a natural 20.
Oh, that hits.
So,
For sure.
First one comes down for 15 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then the crit here is 16 plus 11 for 27 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, God.
I'm still up.
Very good.
I look very bad, but I'm still up.
Nazan.
That's super cool. No. Oh. Okay. I am going to disengage from the elemental as my action. I'm going to run away. 5, 30. I'm on the stage now.
Nice. You're like, ah!
And yeah, I think that's my turn.
Got it. Tyndall.
All right. So first things first, I need to get out of this room. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is it possible for me to hop up on that table or?
Oh, yeah. Easy enough.
Okay. So then I'll hop up on that table, take a quick look at the situation. Don't have anything that's great for dealing with this. Yeah, I think it's time for some Spirit Guardians action, I guess. So fading into view, you see Tyndall appear, and a circle of light will stretch out from him 15 feet in all directions. Can I get, where's the circle? 15, that is much bigger than I thought it was. All right. Try and line that guy up. Oh, that doesn't reach as far as I thought it would. because I said I was going to do it. So that's a DC 14 Wisdom save. I think it only gets the elemental for now.
Okay. So that's just your spirit guardians?
Yeah.
Okay. That is not going to affect the earth elemental enough, unfortunately, from where you are.
Okay.
So the way the grids work is it has to be in half the space. And if you click on the overlay, it'll go on top of the earth elemental. And I don't believe it takes up half the squares. Do you agree?
If I click, sorry, I didn't understand that. If I click on the overlay, you mean the white circle?
Yeah, it just brings it to the top so you can clearly see how much it covers.
Right. And you're saying it has to take up half the squares.
Yeah.
So it would need to be like
About
that.
roughly that, yeah.
Okay. I see. Well, in that case, guess I could tell Ciora to give me a push.
Yeah.
But that's as much movement as I've got.
You got it. But that is like a very good crowd control. I mean, if you kind of look at it, so.
Yeah.
Um,
It is difficult terrain for them.
yeah.
So it will serve its purpose. And if Ciora wants to drag me along, Tyndall would be willing.
Very cool. Go up to Ciara.
Okay. I'll push Tyndall. I could move him 5 feet. I think that would get him where he wants to.
We should tie a rope around him and Zil can swing around.
And that'll be my turn for now.
All right.
Does that put the elemental and the silver tongue in the?
Okay, I have a hard time. Look at something here. So what did Ciara do? I'm so confused. Pushed him or?
She pushed me forward.
Okay, so she moved up then. I think that's where I was a little confused. Okay, so she moved you like, let's just move you over here. It does. So it will go ahead and let's see, I get a 4 on its wisdom save. And it's gonna get the occult guy too. The blue dragonborn. They get a 17 on theirs.
Okay, 17 will save, so they'll take half of 24, and the Earth Elemental will take the full 24.
Nice.
So really good damage roll.
Yeah, beautiful.
That is very good. Okay, there we go. Ciara, what else you doing?
I wasn't sure if I could do anything else because I pushed him. I figured that was my action.
No, because you can just move him with you as part of movement.
Okay. So then I can continue to move.
Yeah.
Okay. Is his area of effect...
That just took like double movement, and then you're good to go.
Okay. Is his area effect...
It's difficult terrain for them, but not for us.
Okay. So then I can move here. No, I'll stay there, but I will pull out my bow and shoot at the guy I have hunters marked on.
Nice.
13.
All right. So who do you have Hunter's Mark? Remind me.
The Silver Tongue,
Okay, thank you.
who's restrained.
Yeah, because I had a restrain mark. I didn't know if that was the same one. All right, then. Just make sure it doesn't have anything weird here. 13 will miss.
Okay. Gonna try hitting him again. Second attack. 14.
What'd you get?
14.
14 bounces off. You see that? Seems like they have mage armor on, so kind of puts it off.
Julie, do you have advantage when they're restrained?
I do actually, now that you say that. And they have a disadvantage. So should I try again, or you know what? Let's leave it as it is for now. And next round, if he's still restrained, we'll know.
All right.
So that's my turn.
Okay. So you would have had advantage because they are restrained.
Right, but I
Okay.
didn't know that till after the fact. I kind of wondered, but I did what I did, and we'll leave it at that and move on.
Okay. Zil, go ahead.
Nothing fancy. He is making his attacks on the extollant recklessly, as always. He's a reckless baby boy. That is only a 14 to hit on the first one.
Okay, that does miss.
Second one, fortunately, is a natural 20.
Oh,
The gods giveth and they taketh away. That's 15 points of magical slashing. As a bonus action, I will burn 2 maneuver points to use Axolotl's regeneration. Roll that hit die, get a sweet, not terrible, 10 HP back. And that is my whole turn.
okay. In the same way, they grab you and are trying to share the agony. So I need a wisdom save.
That is an 11.
Okay. Cool fail. So that would be 25 psychic damage.
Oh no. Zil is just hemorrhaging from his eyes, nose, and ears.
All right. Now they are going to try to charge up their hands again. And go to attack Zil. Do I go the right one? Nope, I'm in the wrong one. That's why. Let's take Stolen because they're just a little.
I was
technical.
reckless, if it matters.
Okay. Got it. So let's go here. So 23 to hit.
Hits.
And then we'll try the other one. 15 to hit.
Meets a beats it.
All right. So first one impacts with 11 psychic. And the second one impacts with 28 psychic.
Oh, dang. Zil is put down hard.
Okay, so they're at 0.
Dear fellow party members, I apologize for being cocky when we came in here. I should know better.
No way. Your opening line was so good.
All right. Now the Earth Elemental. Yeah, they're going to be directed to come right up to Tyndall. And they will strike. All right, that is a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. right, for 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I don't remember if Spirit Guardians is beginning or end of the turn.
I believe it's end.
Whenever the creature enters or ends its turn. Okay. Cool. So that means I need to make a con save. Are there inspos in chat?
Yep.
Yeah, like there's one left.
There's one left.
Okay. I'll use it. And I can just roll 19 twice. I'll take it.
All right, and the second attack is only a 10.
That'll miss.
All right.
End of its turn.
Yeah, end of its turn, it does the wisdom save for 19.
That'll save, but it still takes half of 11, so 5 radiant damage.
Absolutely. And then what's this guy here? He's restrained. He'd have to do a strength to do it. He's more concerned. Yeah, he's given his strength, he thinks attempting to hurt people is the best way, I think, to do this. So yeah, he's going to let out a Crimson Bolt at Tyndall for a 16 to hit.
And that'll miss.
Ooh, ducking right below it.
Bounces off my breastplate.
Nazan.
Zahn is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So he has line of sight for sure on the occult extolent. And is going to cast Twitch Bolt at 3rd level.
Okay.
That's a 9.
That misses. Stay duck real quick.
The review inspiration, is that treated as a heroic or when we do the review and we get an inspiration?
Yeah, that's more, heroic inspiration.
Heroic, so I can use it after the failure, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to try that again using my heroic inspiration. That's better. 24.
Okay. That hits.
4d12 lightning damage, 21 lightning damage.
Remind me, that's to whom?
The occult extolent.
Very cool. What was the damage again? Sorry?
21.
21. All right, they're very bloodied.
Yep, so am I. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Tyndall.
Tyndall's going to call out to Zill with his bonus action and say, stand up and finish this. As he gives you a healing word for, let's see, a first level healing word. There it is. For 9 HP back to Zill. That's bonus action. Action, this earth elemental in front of me is a problem. So I need to count some spaces here. we're doing some math. Okay. So Tyndall is going to disengage, and I can't move on that. He'll back up 15 feet, moving his sphere with him, and then he's going to move forward 15 feet to bring them back inside of it to force them to make a wisdom save again.
Okay. So that's going to be which one? Just the silver tongue?
Should be the earth elemental and the silver tongue.
Okay, so...
Because I'm moving 15 feet, which is the radius, and then moving back 15
All right, I'm sorry.
feet.
Did you disengage or no?
Yes, I disengaged.
Okay, perfect. Sorry. For whatever reason, I'm missing like very little words here and there. I'm like, what? Okay, cool. So we'll do the wisdom again. So we'll do the silver tongue. They'll get a 19. The earth elemental here gets a 9.
And damage just appeared, so that's 20 damage on a fail, 10 damage on a save.
So 20 on the fail, you said?
20 on a fail.
Okay. All right.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Then Ciora.
Okay, gonna shoot at Silver Tongue again. He's still restrained, so 24. Is a 24 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So that's 9 plus some sneak attack. So 4, so 13. And then second attack. Ooh, for a natural 20.
Nice.
For an additional 15 points. Oh, and I forgot the hunter's mark, so let me add that in. Is that on both hits?
Yeah, I think so.
The spell will say.
Whenever you hit with an attack.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, so one more time. So that's 5 on that one, and an additional 3.
So 8 total extra?
Yes,
Okay.
and that will be my turn.
All right. And then Zill.
As a bonus action, oh man, it's fair. I've been rolling great all night. Axolotl's regeneration, that's only 4 additional hit points back. I think Zill, his thick skull is absorbing the lesson, which is maybe not hit this extolent. Matt, do you think I'm able to jump onto this table?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And he is going to make his 2 choppy choppies on the silver tongue. Doesn't have to be reckless because he's restrained, thankfully. That is 22 to hit. 10 points of magical slashing.
Nice.
And then, ooh, a natural 20. We're just critting like crazy tonight. And that is
Very
a whopping... Oh, that's such a bad roll. That's only 10 additional magical slashing. And that is Zill's turn.
Okay. Okay, so what is so the silver tongue goes now. Zill's now much more of a threat now that he's not unconscious. And see how they look. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and strike out for 16 to hit Zill.
16 what?
All right, that is 29 psychic damage.
Oof. Zill is back taking a nap.
All right. Aumento continues his assault on Tyndall. 23 to hit.
Yep.
And an 11. Here we go.
11 a miss.
For 15 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
All right. Get the dwarf extolent here. It's going to fire 2 crimson bolts at Tyndall. First one is a 16.
Bounces off the armor.
Nice. Second
I
one
just got this, you bastard.
is a 25.
Ow!
That is 24 psychic damage.
Yeah, that'll do it. Tyndall is down.
All right. Spirit Guardians fades. Okay, then they will take this. Oops. Yeah. Opportunity. 10, 20. Then here. At least they're getting out of this craziness. They end up next to Nazan. And Nazan.
I'm Nazan. Let's see. Let's do a level 3 Mind Spike, Wisdom 15 save.
Did they change Witch Bolt, or do you not have it up still?
Did I hit?
Yeah.
You used your inspo
Oh.
for it.
I did. Oh, well, in that case, I'll do the Witch Bolt thing instead.
Okay. And I think that's on the Silver Tongue, right? Or was that on the Extolent?
It was extolent.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
So that's just auto damage?
no, I think
What do you roll?
you take a bonus action to deal 1d12 damage.
Yeah, so
I
you
cast it at third, right?
So you can still do this.
Special damage increases by 1d12 for spell slot. So yeah, so bonus action just to do that damage.
All right, you can roll it.
It's going to be 22.
All right. How do you want to kill him?
Great thing about copper is it's very conductive, just like you.
All right. The dwarf screams as they fall down from the lightning.
Sorry, Siora, I know you wanted to keep him alive, but we're all very close to dead. And that'll end my turn. Wait,
You do have an action, right?
what's my bonus? So I will go with the Mind Spike on Silver Tongue.
Okay.
Wisdom 15 save.
There we go. That is 15.
Beats it. Does it take half damage?
All right. Then
half
Tyndall.
as much damage on a fail.
Oh, it's
So-
half? Okay, perfect.
So half of 15.
Okay, so 7. And then Tyndall death save.
That's 10.
Okay. Very good. Ciora.
As my action, I'm going to cast a first level Cure Wounds on Tyndall, who's right in front of me.
Nice.
Oh, that sucks. Get 6 points of healing back.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I rolled badly. So that's my action. I'm just gonna stay right there, so that'll end my turn.
All right. Zill, death save.
Death save. Let's go. Natural 20. Who can feel it? Not me. That's an 11. Still a success. We'll take it.
Yeah. Hmm. All right, so we got Silverca now sees one of his party dead. Looks. Yeah, they're gonna aim at Nazan. Crimson Bolt for a 25.
Yep, that'll hit.
A 27 psychic damage.
Only needed one.
Yeah. Whoom.
Ooh.
Then with advantage, the elemental will strike at Tyndall for a dirty 20
Yeah, that hits.
or 14.
And that is enough to take me down again.
Right, they will come to Ciora. And strike for 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. That is 8. Nazan, death save.
$16.
Okay. Tyndall.
That is a 2.
Okay. Ciora.
Okay, I am going to bonus action disengage,
Okay.
and I am going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Does that get me close enough to Zill?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I am going to do a second level Cure Wounds on him and give him 23 points of healing back.
Ooh.
And oh, I mean, I need to roll a con save to know if natural 20 to know if my entangle was still up.
Oh, nice.
So that's still up. And that will be my turn.
Very good. Right.
Sorry, Tyndall, I'll get back to you.
No, you did the right thing.
Oh.
All right, Zill, you feel that the will of the Luxon is upon you. What do you want to do?
blessed am I this day. Without even standing up from the ground, Zill is gonna instinctively fly into a protective rage. And let's see if I can actually toggle the effect. Why is it not clickable? I will just add the damage, I guess. And then he is going to use half of his movement to stand up, and then spend the remaining, or I guess he has more than that, but he'll spend 10 feet to hop down here, or here, whatever, wherever he needs to be. And he will hit this man with his battle axe. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
For plus rage is +2, I think. 17 magical slashing, and then a 26 to hit, or another 8 plus 10 magical slashing, so 25 total magical slashing.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Looking really, really bad. And all right, they start to conjure purple energy around themselves.
Oh man. Bye bye.
Yeah, as they vanish.
Do I get a glance of anything beyond the portal as they leave, Matt, or are they just gone? Can I carbon date the brickwork on the interior of the tunnel that they escaped into?
I'll give you, there is a flash of light. So you figure they're on a street,
Copy that.
is what I'll give you. We'll go to the elemental. That. Yeah, now just will go to the closest living creature. See, now it's a little less strategic. So, Sior, we got 23 to hit and a 26 to hit.
Both will hit.
18, then 20 bludgeoning damage.
38.
Nazan.
Pulled out the real dice. I'm gonna roll with real dice for, I don't know why, it just seemed like a good idea. That's failure.
Hey. Tyndall.
Success.
Okay. Siora.
Well, I'm gonna bonus action disengage.
Okay.
So 10, 20, 25.
Siora, just so you know, if you wanted, well, you want to keep that up for the Earth Elemental, as I'm guessing.
Yeah, because I thought about taking it down.
Okay, yeah. I mean, as long as you thought of it.
Although it probably isn't really affecting anything since it's not restraining him.
I mean, it's difficult terrain for him. It's up to you.
I'll leave it. And I'm casting a first level Cure Wounds on Nazan. He gets 9 points of healing back.
Nice.
And that will be my turn.
All right.
Oh wait, nope, I don't.
For
You
flavor,
don't what?
oh, go ahead.
She just said she doesn't. What you don't what?
I had already used my bonus action, so
Oh,
it's Zill.
I have no more healing hands because I wasted it earlier. Zill is gonna hurl himself at the Earth Elemental. Smack goes the magical battle axe. It's only a 16 to hit.
$16?
Yeah.
All right, that will not penetrate the outside.
Gosh, choking at the buzzer. Okay, that's a 26 to hit. And what a damage roll. That is 8 points of magical slashing. Should have left me dead. I am going to, just for giggles, swing. No, I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just stay where I am. That's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, then it's going to focus on Zill here. 22 and 23
Those will both hit.
for 12 and 18. So I think it's ultimately 30 if you're raging half to 15.
Yes. Oof, thank goodness. I have a whopping 8 hit points remaining, but I'm still up.
Nazan.
Zahn would like to move here and try doing a medicine check to at least get Tyndall out of death save land.
Okay. Give me that medicine.
Well,
Okay. All right, then they're stable.
yay. And that's my turn.
All right. Okay, then Tyndall is stable, and then we go to Ciora.
Alrighty. Well, don't really have a choice. Well, I mean, I do, but I'm just gonna move up to here and pull out the rapier, dropping the longbow, and swing at him. For 9 on the first hit.
That'll miss.
Okay, second attack. 15.
That bounces off as well.
Okay,
Mardrak.
now be my turn.
Okay. Zill.
What's a barbarian gonna do? Chop chop. A whopping 24 to hit.
Yes.
Finally, decent damage roll. That's 15 magical slashing. Oh, curse. And then a 14 to hit.
Whoa.
Miss.
Sparks against the stone.
I don't think I've got anything else to do. That'll be my turn.
Okay. All right. Still going to be on Zill. 11.
Wow.
And a net 20. So that'll be 22 bludgeoning damage. But you're raging. So they have to 11.
Unfortunately, that is enough to put Zill back to sleep.
All right. Nazan.
How bad does the earth elemental look?
I'll say less than half.
Cool. I'm gonna do chromatic orb at first level because that's what I got. I'm gonna do acid. 17 to hit.
That just hits.
9 acid damage.
Okay.
That'll
That it? All right. Tyndall's stable. Siora.
You need to unmute yourself. They heard none of.
Sorry, bonus action Hunter's Mark. And swinging at him with the rapier, so an 11 doesn't hit. Let's try again. Wow. And a 12 doesn't hit. So that'll be my turn.
All right, Zill. Save.
Let's see it. A 10.
Okay, that is a success. All right. This is crazy. All right. Yep, Siora. That is the closest. 24
That'll hit, and
For
probably
six-
whatever.
16
whatever you-
bludgeoning.
Yeah, that takes me down.
Okay. Then this is actually really interesting. I've just figured this out. So, I mean, yeah, it just has to go here. So even with difficulty, it can get to Nazan here. For the purpose of this will just move the object that is Tyndall's body right now. So I'm treating it. I guess they're not taking action up yet, but as far as that is, do its second hit on Nazan for 10.
That misses.
Nazan.
Oh boy. And staying in its threat range, right? Don't move out of it. I want to try doing a healing check. Fortunately, I can't heal anybody, but a medicine check. It's only a 7.
Oh, for a medicine check on Siora.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Medicine check.
All right. Anything else?
No, because that was my action. Wait. Yeah. Would I be able to search Siora and see if she has any?
I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine with you knowing if she has it on her. I don't. That's fine.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll find her healing potion and give it to her as a bonus action.
Yeah. Because generally speaking, unless a character's like a secretive character's like no one gets to know anything, then yeah, you guys would know where your healing potions are kept. It's not like stuff.
It's 2d4 plus 2, Siora. That's an awesome roll. 5, 6, 7 total.
Oh, there you go. It's not bad.
That'll end my turn.
All right. Tyndall stabilized. Siora up with 7.
Okay. Shoot. I'm going to bonus action disengage. Use half my movement to. Well, actually, I don't even have to move. But I'm going to anyway. I'm gonna move over to here and use my last cure wounds on Zill for 9 points of healing.
Okay.
And I think that's about all that I can do.
Zill.
Oh, this is crazy. Oh, Zill jolts back to awareness instantly in his rage, stands up, sees the monster still alive, sees his party almost not alive. What's a barbarian to do? Chop chop. That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Jeez, that's 14 magical slashing.
Woo.
Oh man. And then a 16 to hit.
That will bounce and spark.
And got a movement left. What's movement gonna get me? I think he just stays put. He's ready. That's my turn.
Okay. All right. The close one that's done damage to him is Zill. So turn. Here we go. 14.
Oof, barely misses.
19.
That doesn't miss.
15 half to 7 for the rage. Oh no.
No,
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Too old. It might be merciful at this point, though.
Nazan.
Um. Yeah, gonna chromatic orb again at first level.
Okay, is that gonna be a disadvantage then?
Oh right. Whoa. Okay. So I am going to try and back up, which I know he'll get an attack.
Okay. Let's see what happens. 18.
Shield.
You got it. Boom.
So that misses, and now that was a reaction, so I can still do chromatic orb. Acid again.
Right.
A number. Can't see. 11.
Okay. You haven't used your portent yet, have you? Or have you used some of them?
Oh no. So 12 plus 7. 19.
19. I was going to mention before because you could use it with the death saves. So I was sort of like, hey, what do you want to do? Okay.
14 acid damage.
So that was 12 plus 7, right?
Yeah, for 19.
19. Okay, yeah. So 12 acid.
14.
14 acid. Okay, cool. All right. There we go. Definitely looking a lot worse. Siora.
Okay. I'm gonna move up and swing at him with the rapier. 16.
Sparks against the rock.
Okay, second attack. Natural 20
Woo!
for 17 points of magical damage.
You get sneak.
No, because Zill is down.
No, he's not. He's at 2.
I
Oh,
have
he's
two
at
whole
2.
hit
Oh,
points.
then I do get sneak attack.
Don't count me out yet.
So 4 plus 3, so 7 additional points of damage.
How do you want to kill it?
Well, he's a big thing, so just right through the middle.
Nice. So pieces fall and absorb into the earth. And with that, there does not appear to be any other threats.
Tyndall is stable, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
think
why
I'm
we're out of
blacked out
initiative, because
From anxiety.
Okay, so I am going to start with searching the office to see if there might be anything in here that will help us.
Sierra's down to business. Love it.
Down to business. My friend is down.
Yeah. Okay. So searching here. You actually find there's a note that's in the deceased dwarves' pockets, all stuffed up into one of them. And it says the following. Master Kalkur, our attempts to gain access to the rift have been disastrous. An aboleth hunts the drowned city. It slaughtered all but one member of our last expedition. The creature calls itself Alikshan. Certainly not an aboleth name, but not one I am familiar with either. But know this. Kaer Morhen is where we must focus our efforts, lest the allegiance of Allsight claim the only known source of ruidium for itself. Our key to the rift is lost, but we have a spy in the drowned city searching for it. Meanwhile, we have decided to secure a new headquarters. Please see that First Eclipse is cleared out, and quickly, before the hands of Ord search the place. Humbly, Master Dendarin.
Dendarin? No idea who that is, but I wanted to be dramatic.
No, but it's dead.
You can
so
post
that
that in handouts.
Yes, yes.
Yes, please.
I will lose it otherwise.
And I would definitely hand it to Nizan and Tyndall.
Yes, put it on my dead body. Well,
No, your
sleeping
body's not
body.
dead.
Sleeping body.
It's
Taking a
it's
nap.
unconscious.
So that leads me to continue searching the office, and then I saw that there was maybe something under the stage.
Well, there's the secret area too, behind the cask.
Right.
All right. So, taking your time, you are able to find. Take enough time, you can find there is a magical sequence on the cask that you are eventually able to understand and figure out, and see that the headquarters here has been cleared out entirely. Apparently, the orders given have already been executed that you found in the note.
Okay. Well, I don't see anything else, but this note should be sufficient. Now we have to figure out where their new headquarters is.
It appears they were already aware of eyes upon this place.
Yes.
I think the Hand of Ord and Cobalt Soul may be compromised. I know it has been suggested before, but the timing is too convenient. No?
Yeah, I mean, clearly there's spies somewhere. And they even note one.
If there's any jugs of water or anything, Matt, in the tavern left, Zil would try and like clean Tyndall up a little bit.
Oh yeah, there's water and alcohol.
And gingerly try and like pick him up in a fireman's carry.
All right.
We should not linger here, I think, unless there is more to discover.
I don't think that there is. I think I've checked out everything. And we really should get Tyndall out of here.
Yes, in some place where he can heal up. Well, we can all heal up.
Yes.
All right. As you make your way out to whose home are you going to?
Oh, we're in the Suncut Bazaar. So
Would that be mine would be the closest?
Is it? Did you put yours in the Suncut Bazaar?
I don't. Where? Is that what we consider the market?
yeah,
So you'd be here.
Yeah. So then, yes, mine would be near here.
Okay. So rushing to Siora's own illegal franchise, you we will end for tonight. All right, everyone watching, that was scary.
you
Good
mean
night, everyone.
fun? Good night.
See y'all tonight.
Good night.